Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing Let's Go to City and all City Folk. It's still snowing. I honestly expected, the snows would have melted by now. It is getting to the end of February, but hey, apparently not. Well, I'm sure we'll manage either way. We do have a letter from Simon, who I imagine, he's left. Well, we never really spoke to him much, so I can't say I'm particularly fussed all too much. But yeah, hopefully we're doing good. I know I am. Figured I'd record a load of videos in bulk before my shift tonight and then have them all export in a nice line. Because then, I can play catch up a little bit and then just have a few videos ready for if I'm busier later in the week. Just got done recording my Minecraft article. It's pretty fun. Figured, come on, chill out here for a bit, then maybe move over to Wii Party, maybe do a bit of Wii Sports, and then, we got a nice set of videos to go out throughout the week. So, welcome. You have one item on special today. It's not always a sleeping bag, is it, Nook? You're better than this. Yeah. But we'll claim the points and get off then. So yeah, I'm just going to chill for today, I think. Obviously last week was Festival. I checked, apparently that is the first time we've done that on the Wii version, which, I could have sworn we'd done it beforehand, but apparently not. Well, we'll manage. So, what shall we do today? Should we just start? We'll start off. We'll test our luck with the axe, I think. Yeah, we'll go see if what's her face is feeling nice today. Serena, that's the one. And yeah, I forgot to pick that up, didn't I? Well, okay, I actually got a shiver there, but I know it's fine. It's still perfectly usable. Yeah, we'll stick it in a cupboard until the next event where we actually need candy. Yeah, that was one of the candies we needed for Pave that we dropped so it couldn't get stolen from us, wasn't it? In any event, hello Punchy, we didn't actually see you last week. So, hey Childy, it's the perfect weather for the chilling outside. By the way, you can enter the tofu jerky eating contest. The lucky winner gets a whole year's worth of tofu jerky. It all sounds pretty awesome, sure. But if all you ate for a year was tofu jerky, you'd get pretty tired of it. And that would be so sad. I agree. Then again, it sounds okay. I've never actually tried tofu. Probably should at some point. Or probably have tried something with it in that I just never realised. It's one of those things where, sounds interesting, but yeah. Don't you think I look completely different? I'm gonna say same as ever. What? You don't see it? I'm wearing a whole new outfit today. It's the same design as before though. Tst, you should try to notice when a girl gets a makeover. Maybe if you weren't busy swinging axes around like a maniac, you might notice something. Just for that, I'm keeping your axe. I'm gonna start charging you rent. I built that fountain. I can take it down too. God, she annoys me ever so passively. Anyway, you know what? I actually had a coffee a few minutes ago. I can still yeah, I'm still in that coffee mood. So again, we'll do a lot of stuff early this week. Interesting little change in the structure. But yeah, then we'll go have ourselves a nice little trip to the Roost. And yeah, what should we talk about then? Honestly, I'm sure this is a topic that some of you may remember has been mentioned a few times, but I've once again taken a passing interest in Pocket Camp. I'm not getting into it immediately though. I want to kind of get into it once March hits because the current events are on and stuff. I could technically just not take part in them. I kind of want to start playing in March when the new monthly event starts, and there's a chance it might be stuff I'm more interested in. And yeah, no, I've had a passing interest in getting into it. Especially as of late, because as I'm sure you know, we're obviously bulk exporting today while I'm at work. But when I'm exporting a lot of stuff when I'm at home, I do need to find a way to occupy my time. And sometimes that'll come by playing on my Switch, sometimes it'll come by playing low intensity stuff, but a lot of the times it'll come by playing stuff on my phone. So doing stuff like my Genshin dailies, my Star Rail dailies, and now I was like, because I've been exploring so much Persona 3 that I can go on for like 2 hours, I'm like, okay, I'll do, 2 runs Pocket Camp, so one before it resets, then one afterwards. Just, so I'm doing something. I'm not just kicking my feet, watching whatever YouTube serves me up on a silver spoon. I'm, taking charge. I'm doing something. And, yeah, it feels good. I've enjoyed it. Again, I reckon if the furniture's good for March and the events are good, I feel as though I might get into it for another month or two, which, I like. Comes and goes in little phases like that, like every, like 1 or 2 times a year, but I never complain because it's pretty cool. Now, whilst we're here, I did save a letter from last episode from Mom that I forgot to file away, so I imagine past me wanted me to save this, so sure, I'll play ball, but save mail, then let's click on down, god, end of page 3, But what was this out of interest? We'll quickly skim it. Thinking about you if I had one morning coffee. I gave you a sip. You didn't sleep for days. Live and learn. Okay, so coffee. Still on point with me just having a coffee, incidentally right now. But additionally, feeding your kids coffees and then saying live and learn. Just I respect the Sonic reference, which I imagine is why I kept it. So, yeah. So yeah, I reconstructed it. Couldn't remember off the top of my head, but remember now. Whew. Anyway, I wish I had anything more interesting to say, but I really don't. Working a surprise shift from tonight. One of my co-workers couldn't make it, so I'm working 3 hours instead. Which is, you know, it's alright, you know, I get paid, what, £30-ish more? I can't complain about that, you know? It's like, to be fair, it's one of those shifts where I anticipate it's going to be quite quiet. And I think I'm there for about 3-ish hours, maybe just over. So I'm like juggling the possibility of buying myself a few on-shift snacks. You know, have a little feast. You know, maybe I'll get some Haribos. We'll see. But it's one of those shifts where usually I just exist to make sure nobody steals anything, but they like buy, like we provide coffee, they pay us for that in advance, so we still make money on it. But I'm just there in case anyone wants something that isn't a coffee, which is rare. Or, you know, more commonly, if somebody wants to break in and kill someone, I'm, you know, the guy's meant to stop that. So yeah, very uneventful shift, but I won't complain. 30 quid for essentially standing around. Again, maybe I'll play Pocket Camp on shift. It runs for 3 hours. That's 2 resets. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, shall we play our game of trying to figure out who is who here? As well, it's been a few weeks, but you're Pippi. I was going to say Gabby. I'll own up to it. You're Pippi. I'll get it right one day. Like, you were in my GameCube town. I should really remember that you're called Pippi. But you're called Gab, and that you're called Abby, aren't you? ABI? Ali. I got the A and the I right on either end, but not that. Now, I'm going to say that you're Antonio, because I actually have you in Pocket Camp. Coming in handy. And Pocket Camp's great for me remembering people. And then I think you are Gale. Gala. Again, one letter off, but we've scored one so far. And then I think you are... I'm going to go Champ. Pee-wee. No way I'd remember that. I obviously remember it when he talks to me, but not passingly, you know. At random. Either way, reset isn't open. Probably the right time of day to be checking that, but yeah, well. Anyways, whilst we're here, should we have a quick look in Gracie Grace and Happy Home Academy? We may as well. It's been a little bit. We'll see what's on offer, you know. Check out the sights in the big city. But oh, it's February. Yep. I remember back when I was in primary school. And holy shit, real Gracie Grace. Yeah, but I remember back in primary school, I think, me and my friends would talk about Animal Crossing, and this was the set we all just unanimously agreed. This and one of the autumn one that comes right before Sweets just looked ugly. Like, something about it, it just doesn't fuck with me. Like, it's like the overuse of baby blue, and it's like kind of just a B-Tech elegance set. It's, yeah. Although, I won't say that loud enough, because Gracie's here. I'm sorry, so what? Oh yes, that lovely piece is a maid dress. For the bit. For the bit, gentlemen. For the bit. Anyway, Gracie, how you doing? Hey there, honey. What can Gracie do for you? Love your work. Just not this month's. Oh, are you a fan of my work? Thank you, honey. The Uttering Masses mean the world to me. Go on and indulge your senses in my latest pieces. I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two about what's hot. What's hot, you say? Well, if there was ever a case to be made for hot fashion, I'm sorry, for a second I thought I had 2 of them, but no. Oh, give me my tuxedo. Give me my maid dress. I'm going to walk around like this for the rest of the episode, because this is just infinitely funnier. Like, the option for a wedding dress getup was right there, but I'm sorry, that had to be accidental, I'm sure, but that is... This is infinitely... This is going in a shelf, by the way, after this episode, just for the record, but... I'm never wearing this again, so enjoy the single episode that you'll get with me in a maid dress. But... God... They couldn't have known, like, how funny that would be 16 years after the game launched. And oh my god, my basement's a featured room again. I mean, that is kind of cool. And again, it's weird to see it with a different entrance that isn't just stairs to the right here. But, screamy tiger. Screamy tiger. Oh my god! Do that again! Oh. Okay, I gotta know, what is it winning on, though? Like, Because I imagine raw amounts of points isn't the constant weekly thing, is it? So, yap, while. The model room. This month's theme, hold on, it was the room that was the cutest. Okay, I suppose sweets furniture everywhere. I can see why I would win that. So yeah, innocent, dreamy like one of them genius kids decided to steal your cash and go redecorate. To be fair, yeah, no, that is basically a room I would have liked as a kid, so I see what you're getting at. I accidentally called myself a genius, but you know, I respect it. Oh god, you go on for a while, don't you, Lyle? You talk a fair bit. Well, I'm trying to love this job. Look at him dance. Oh, poor Lyle. Alright, either way, I'm going to dip out for now. I know you're sad, but I do have to skim your text every now and then, Wow. I've got places to be, people to see, rough quotas to meet. Now, shall we play another round? We shall, right? You're Jambet. Yep. I can never forget you, Jambet. You're still that clapped. And you are Cody, not Blue Bear. If only for once I wish I could meet a day out in front of the fountain. I mean, to be fair, I got a fountain in my town. More than happy to take. Now, oh, okay, you're going to be Tangy. So already we're doing way better than our first attempt. We now got 3. Now, what do we do? I'm going to call you... You're going to be something like pretentious, so I'm going to call you like Ophelia. Becky. Never mind. And then down here, I don't know what you're going to be. Truffles. Rasher. It was getting there. It was... I was on this right line with stuff pigs do / are used for, but... Nah, Rasher, of course, bacon Rasher. Wonder how many kids clocked that back in the day, because I only quite that now. Then again, I might have only seen Rasher when I was old enough to get the joke, but I don't know. Either way, thank you, Red, for welcoming me back in, and thank you, Seagulls, for giving me a wonderful... I don't know why they're being noisy, but I will throw a Wiimote at them. Now, to be fair, I almost did break it recording Wii Sports last time, so I probably shouldn't. You know, I'm attached to this black Wii remote. It is... To be fair, I think I did briefly mention it when I almost broke it, but to be fair, this Wiimote has pretty much been with us for the entire lifetime of the channel. And referral business, I'm going to immediately put this in the dumpster like no one else's business. You understand, Red? But yeah, no, now I think about it, I think I have used this nunchuck and this Wiimote since the start of the channel. Goes to show how well they're made, I guess. But, oh, okay. New hour. But let's speed through this. You are Clyde. Yeah. So, no. Sadie's not around. You, I'm going to say that you're Truffles. Curly. Okay, it's 1 for 2. You, I'm going to say you're Aurora. And then up there is Twiggy, who I used to have in one of my towns, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And now, who is the final one? I should know your name. It's not Sandy. Jeanette. Queenie. Okay. Somehow a worse name. Apologies to anyone called Jeanette watching this. It's like, I mean, to be fair, I think Queenie is a worse name than any name. Yeah, I'm covering my bases. Not to say Jeanette is a bad name, just that Queenie would be an objectively bad name to whatever name I guessed. It just so happened Jeanette was the one I guessed. Yeah. Nice recovery. Shout out to all the Jeanettes in the audience. To be fair, looking at my demographics, though, there's a chance at least one person called Jeanette has watched my content. It's like, yeah, they get a few 100,000 views. One Jeanette. One singular Jeanette may have tuned into the Neremik YouTube channel. Just the one. I mean, I always wonder if someone that I know has, like, actually found my channel by, like, accident, but just not realised. But I do wonder. So someone in high school watched my Sims 4 video, but I can't tell if that's because they knew it from just hearing it in high school, if they ran into it at random. But yeah, to my knowledge, it's not something that's happened. But then again, maybe that's just something that they don't want to make my knowledge. So either way, we're back home in the peak of fashion, and let's head to the dumpster first, because I mean, well, I gotta get rid of it. What can I say? I don't want his little referral code. It just not referral code, referral letter. I don't want it. It's like, I'm gonna bid it. He expects me to recruit people, and I just don't want to recruit them, because I have, like, you know, the online services, I don't, you know, have that many people registered, and that's not a cue for people to tell me to add them in the comments. Gotta cover my bases. Yeah, I do not accept friend requests, but, it's like, I surely, you know, nobody thought, oh, should we make him check to see if the console's connected to the internet and Nintendo WFC, and then say it. But I imagine that I'd add, like, an unnecessary load on just trying to speak to him, so I can see why they didn't do it, but it is funny that he just gives you invite cards regardless, when the only thing you can really do nowadays is send them to your villagers. Speaking of villagers, how are you doing, Teddy? Yo, dude, it's so nice that I'm gonna go get some rays. You remember the other day when I collapsed all of a sudden? I was so pumped about playing video games I forgot to eat. How long can you go without eating before you hit hunger meltdown? Like, usually about, like, I'm gonna say 8, I'm gonna say 9 hours. I'll say like, okay, about 10 hours, 12 hours. From, like, sleeping, I can be up a little while. That peanut brittle I ate when I was about to collapse, it sounded like victory, but you don't want to actually collapse, take it easy. I only say that because I can sleep for 8 hours, and then it's like, I'm not super hungry when I wake up. How about you, Kiki? Well, kiddo, it's been a while, hasn't it? How many weeks has it been? I'm guessing 3. You look a little on the tired side. What have you been doing to yourself? Sleeping for 8 hours, not eating, and apparently that's, some sort of on-the-head metaphor. It's like, I didn't know people just randomly slept with IV drips in. It's like, to be fair, apparently that is the thing. People will, like, sleep with IV drips to, I don't know, nutrients? Health weirdos are called that for a reason, you know? Actually, what's on my mind? I don't know how the hell it is. I'm just checking. Now, we've not got a new villager, do we? And we've got 5, yeah. But we're not maxed out at 10. How sad. How sad. No, you're not. I mean, we could dig up a fossil and have paths to assess it, but no. Nah. But you know what? Let's go get our painting assessed. It was meant to do that whilst I was up there, and then I just kind of went for a wander. But let's see if our stuff is legit, and then I don't know where we could take the day from here, honestly. We've been to the city, kind of chilled for a bit, spoke to a fair few villagers, got a coffee, done our acts. Honestly, don't know what else we could do. Yeah, it's just one of those weird episodes where it's like, just kind of has less to do than others. You know, like, I don't even have something to yap on about to delay the episode with. So again, if purely because of the amount of videos I've recorded today, or plan to, I just don't have anything. So woohoo, marvellous, solemn painting. It's rather more of a solemn painting than I imagined. Now must find a spot with proper lighting to do this beauty justice. Red just loves not giving me forgeries nowadays, doesn't he? Like, I'm sorry, he just... God. You never know. Never know. I mean, to be fair, actually, speaking on sleeping, whilst I am moving around and see if we run into anyone interesting that we haven't spoken to yet, I took part in my university's game jam. That was awful because I did not sleep at all. But, oh, I tell you, I am... Because, yeah, I'll get into a little bit of detail, because I've mentioned I attended it previously, but this is... I might go a bit more in depth. But, near my university is a Domino's that you can walk to. I assume this is quite a universal thing in the UK that there's a Domino's within walking distance, because they know they can get that student money. Hello, Anchor. I'll circle back around to you once I'm done talking. But, yeah, so I walked to the Domino's, and I was one of, like, the 2 third years that attended this. Which was kind of a shame, because I was hoping I could get paired with some of my classmates, but it was 1st, 2nd, and 3rd game development students. And, yeah, so I was chilling, made a game. But early in, I was like, right, I'm hungry. We've came up with an idea. We could start programming, but I'm more feeling like I want to go for a Domino's. So I said to my group, right, I'm going to a Domino's, and then I left, and then I don't know what exactly happened, but then on my way back, holding my pizza, which was done quite quick. Like, I ordered it on the way there, it was ready when I went in, easy. Got the new cream egg cookies as well, by the way, they are, oh, it makes me want to order it now. They were that good. Again, my friend tried them and said they weren't as good. I think he's lying or just chatting shit. But yeah, no, they were good. But on my way back, I saw the people from my group going to get a Domino's as well. And then, like, as I got back in, there was no one around because, surprise, surprise, they'd all also gone to Domino's. And it's like, did I start this? Did I start, like, a chain reaction of people going, oh, go on, I'll get a Domino's as well? It was very amusing, though, because I was the first back and, well, all the orders from these computing students had just backed up the guy system. I was just kind of alone by myself in my university computing sector for an hour, with like only one of the teachers walking past every so often. I gave him a few slices. Maybe it'll skew his judgment when he picks who won, but yeah. Yeah, so I ate that though, and honestly the rest of the night I just like feasted on snacks from the vending machine like a child. It was like bag of milk chocolate fingers, tick, Twix, tick, Skittles, tick, bottle of Coke, tick. Like if it was in there, I probably had it. Not the healthiest diet, but it was it's fun to do stuff like that every so often. Be a little unhealthy, you know. Either way, would you take this desert camo off my hands for free? Of course. Sure. I guess worst comes to worst, we can sell it. But why are you giving this to me? See, it's a present from someone else, but it clashes with my style, so I had to get rid. I mean, re-gift it. Thanks for helping. You are evilly devious, but I respect that. Ugh. See, now she said Piri. I said previously I was craving a Domino's, now I'm kind of craving a Nando's. I do have one of those vouchers that lets you pick, what's it called? where you can redeem it, and Nando's is one of the options, so it's like, ooh, could treat myself to a Nando's, could do university work instead. Maybe I'll treat myself to a Nando's for university work, but before I do the work, obviously, for motivational reasons. Yes, yes, definitely. Right, anyway, a little bit of a shorter one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Of course, if you did, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does all help out a bunch. It lets me know that you do want to see more of this and all of that good stuff. And yeah, that's it for now. So until next time, all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.